Hey folks, thanks for tuning in again. Today we're going to dive into the world of Lolita hairstyles. Lolita fashion is all about the details, and one of the best ways to tie your whole look together is by choosing a hairstyle that matches your cord. Matching your hair to your cord can mean a few different things. You can match in vibe, volume, or even color. I usually focus on the first two because I like using my own hair most of the time. Don't get me wrong though. I still have a few wigs just in case I want to try something different. I mostly, and by mostly I mean 99% of the time, wear Sweet Lolita. Because of that, I think it makes the most sense to kick off my hairstyle series with the Sweet Lolita substyle. In the future, I hope to make videos on every substyle, but my arms can only do so many in one day. And especially since I got my third shot yesterday and my left arm is still a little sore. Let's hop into the hairstyles. I'm going to be looking down at my mirror for most of this video because I cannot for the life of me do this in a viewfinder. I think everything is backwards and I'm not used to that yet. One of the first hairstyles I want to go through today is half up, half down ponytails. Super easy hairstyle. Also very, very cute. It adds a lot of volume if you have really flat hair, so you could basically wear your hair unstyled and still have enough volume to like deal with a bow. The way you start with this hairstyle is by taking a triangular section from the front of your ear up. You can also do this hairstyle with some pieces left in the front if you like as well. So you could like cut the triangle and save some here. I'll do one side with the front out and then I'll do the other side with it still in. I haven't had hair for the longest time. I mean, I just started growing my hair out a couple years ago for the first time pretty much ever. When I was, I think, 9 years old, my friend's mom cut my hair and we donated it. And since then, I have not had so much hair on my head. Up until recently, that is. Alright, here's the side without the pieces out. And here's the side with the pieces out. I like both a lot, but personally, I think I prefer the wispy pieces out. I think it's really cute. And here's the complete hairstyle. I think this is like a super cute, romantic hairstyle. And when you put the sides up, it's also still super cute. You can use this with like pretty much any Lolita look, I feel like. It's comfortable, easy to do. This took me like 5 minutes. Most of the time, I think when I'm getting ready in Lolita, it's important to me that it doesn't take 4 hours. On to the next hairstyle. My hair is not going to be happy today. So the next hairstyle we're going to do is one of the staples of Lolita fashion. I feel like it is the most common hairstyle that you'll see in ads and on Closet of Frills, and probably the easiest to do. Another one of my favorite hairstyles is bubble ponytails. And if you're not noticing a theme here, they're really easy and quick. Just like everything else I like to do with my hair. You know, you can start bubble ponytails from up high or down low. Personally, I usually like to do them lower. I think maybe when my hair gets longer, I'll like them up high. But they make your hair come out like half the length. It's a little harder to do them in my hair since I've added a bunch of layering. But personally, I like the layering more, and I'm happy that I have hair that I feel like more comfortable with out on its own. Okay, now I'm going to take my bag of rubber elastics. These are like pretty sturdy ones. I'm going to see if I can actually get them to focus in on the camera. And then pull this down flat for now. Here is our first bubble. You create the bubbles just by pulling out sections of hair. You want to take your time with this, go slow, because you want them to come out even and look nice. And if you have layered hair like mine, you don't want stray hairs popping out of all the bubbles. Although, I will say like halfway through the day, I feel like this hairstyle always looks like that, so if that bothers you, maybe this isn't the hairstyle for you. I kept seeing people do the wolf cut on TikTok and I couldn't stop myself. And honestly, I think it was like the best hair decision I've ever made. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And here we have bowl ponytails. I always do the second one worse than the first because I'm so impatient. I'm going to segue right into the next hairstyle from where we left off here, and that's just going to be a poofy braid. Funny how braiding your hair is kind of like riding a bike. It's something you never forget. Like I said before, I didn't have hair for over 10 years, maybe 15 even, and I still remember how to do this just fine. Okay, so I'm going to start by making this super tight, and again, the layering in my hair is definitely going to work against me with this hairstyle, but in the long run I think my hair is more versatile for it. I think that's as far as she goes. I'm actually probably going to cap this off a little higher so it doesn't look like total poop. So one braid down, and then in order to make it messy, we're just going to start by gently pulling on the sides of each braid. And there you have those nice puffy braids. You can do those with or without hime cut. I recognize that most people do not have a hime cut. I didn't have much of one for like the last 8 months, and then when I went and I cut the wolf cut, it made my side bangs so short it was perfect. I've actually never had such a blunt hime cut as when I did that with the wolf cut. Now on to my assisted hairstyles. I say assisted because I use hair pieces or other things. Hair assistants, not pieces. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so for these buns, I like to start with a pretty high ponytail. Although you can do them low too. It all depends on your personal preference and what you're going for with a hair bow. So we have some nice high ponytails. This is another one of my absolute favorite hairstyles. Alright, so now with these guys, we're just going to take some of these bun covers. They look like these. You can find them at any hair supply store or dollar store. I have 1,000 of them because of that. In all different shapes and sizes. Well, I guess not shapes, they're all donuts, but all different sizes. And so once you have one on, I guess actually let me just leave one off for now. Keep things simple. So you got one on. Now you're going to take all of the hair out from the ponytail and you're going to spread it around. Be careful not to intermingle it with your other ponytail. That would hurt. Alright, then you're going to take an elastic and you're going to shove it over. Now you've got all this hair on top of your head. And sometimes what I like to do is I like to curl these ends and curl my hime sides and have like a romantic curly bun thing going on after I do one turn. And then other times I like to seal it up properly and secure it with a bobby pin here, or what I'll do is take an elastic if I'm feeling lazy. And after doing so many hairstyles today, I am definitely feeling more on the quick and easy lazy side. So that's what we're gonna do. And there you have it. That's one bun down. One to go. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but my boyfriend's working on his music in the other room. I hope it doesn't bother you. And now for one of my most requested hairstyles. I'm not sure if I'm going to disappoint some of you or have you relieved. This is one of my easiest hairstyles. And basically I just want to get my hair out of the way, so it's going to be in a sloppy bun. Just ideally hoping to have it not poking through the whole time. But it's getting harder and harder as my hair gets longer to hide it under wigs and stuff. I tried to put on wigs the other day and I was honestly struggling. Seems like I have to do my hair just to get it under a wig. And now. So these here are actually just claw clips. They used to look like these guys on screen, believe it or not. And all I did was tease the hell out of them. If you don't know what teasing or backcombing is, it is when you take a comb like this one that's fairly fine-toothed, and you hold the hair from the end and you comb down to the root, hence the backcombing name. So yeah, all I did was take some curly ponytails, 2 claw clip ones, and tease the ever-loving shit out of them. It's one of my favorite hairstyles and seemingly one of yours too. And it is so easy. If you were to do this with your own hair, you would have to first curl it pretty well. It'd take you however long. For me, like, I feel like it takes 10,000 hours. And then you would have to tease your hair to shit, which no one would ever want to do with their own hair. And so I think that concludes my hair video for the day. If you liked this, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me out. There's somebody.